What's going on, boys and girls? Welcome back to another BBD TV sports video. Who knew, right? Big football news. Oh, no, wait a minute. Big basketball news on the Hill. In beautiful downtown Knoxville, Tennessee, at the University of Tennessee, Rick Barnes. Man, is this guy doing big things for my university. And I can call it my university. I've spent a lot of money over the years on these guys, not just the football program, but the basketball program. I'm a huge follower of Tennessee athletics, not just Tennessee football. And today they got what some are classifying as the second highest rated commitment in the history of Tennessee basketball, behind Tobias Harris. Kennedy Chandler is the young man's name. He is the number one in-state recruit. He is actually he's out at something called Sunrise Christian Prep out in Kansas right now, but he's a Memphis product. Of course, Memphis has been all over him. Duke, North Carolina, all the big schools have been after this kid, and he has chosen to stay home, we'll call it. Going to play for the Rick Barnes-led Tennessee Volunteers. And man, if you look at the class that Tennessee put together for 2020, including Keon Johnson and Jaden Springer, 2 5-stars. Now add this commitment. And Rick Barnes, he's in the mix for a couple of other huge 5-star commits for the 2021 class. Kennedy's the first commit of the 2021 class, and if that's all he gets, bang, it's a win. But no, you look at Springer, he could be a one and done. This commitment would be huge to fill in that potential gap for 2021. Why am I talking about basketball right in the midst of football season being right around the corner? Well, clearly we all know what's going on with football season, or what may not be going on. Hell, we don't know what's going on. All we know is the Big Ten and the Pac-12 have called it quits for the fall, with spring still an option. The SEC, ACC, and Big 12, as far as we know, still playing ball this fall, y'all, which is good news. We've even talked about, the possibility of having fall football with those 3 conferences, and then turning around in the spring and getting a little more football from the Big 10 and Pac-12. How cool would that be? I'm down with football half of the year. I don't know about you guys. It's been a big mess, so in the background of all this for Tennessee fans has been the basketball program. I personally am looking forward to this basketball season. Hopefully we have a basketball season. Nobody knows yet what's going on there. I'm just going to assume that we're going to have basketball season this year, and Tennessee is clearly at the top of the heap in the SEC this year. Rough season last year, but we got a lot of returning starters from last year that will help with this class. Most of the time you'd look at it as the incoming class would help with the returners. I'm not sure how you look at that with Tennessee. I just know getting this kid is huge, and Tennessee fans need to be excited. Now keep in mind, this is a commitment. We all know about commitments, don't we? Sometimes they don't stay, but I think this kid will. Rick Barnes clearly making moves, and look, who doesn't want to compete with the Kentuckys of the world in this conference? And let's not forget about Florida. Florida's right there. They're always going to be good. Alabama's always lurking. They've both of those schools have gotten some big name recruits. So the SEC is looking up in basketball. Good on you, SEC. Why shouldn't the SEC be a top conference in basketball too? ACC is always the cream of the crop. It's just always been that way. May always be that way. But the other schools are chipping in right now and throwing their hat in the ring for being competitive in this basketball thing. So yeah, I just thought I'd throw that out there for you guys tonight, or today, as it were, whenever you see this. Big news on the Hill for the VOLS. There's a lot to be excited about at Tennessee. There really is. I mean, Kelly going to be in her second year as the Lady Vols coach. She can only go up from here and will. Excuse me. Rick Barnes. I mean, Philip Fulmer back on the hill for his second year as AD. Got a lot of stuff happening over there. Not to mention all of this, the beauty of the campus itself. If you haven't been to the UT campus in years, go check it out. It's changing big time. More modern looking, new facilities everywhere you turn. The strip looks totally different. Doesn't look like, no longer looks like something you would find in a New York back alley. Looks like a modern college campus strip. The slogan was Big Orange, Big Ideas. And they certainly put that to task at the University of Tennessee. So I'm excited for this kid, Kennedy. I'm excited for Rick Barnes. I'm excited for the players already there. I'm excited for former Tennessee Vols basketball players who can have something to be proud of, to talk about amongst their buddies. Not something that's always been a huge source of pride for Tennessee sports fans, the basketball program. But I think Rick Barnes will be, if Rick Barnes doesn't get this program to a Final Four, it's not happening in my lifetime, I don't think. I think he'll be the guy to do that. And so all of you football fans of the Vols and Duke fans in basketball, you're going to wish you'd have stayed on the Big Orange saddle when this all comes to fruition. I'm just saying. Go Vols. Congrats, Rick Barnes and everybody at the University of Tennessee basketball program. I'm excited. Can't wait to see how this turns out for both the young man and the young program. Big stuff. You guys have a great weekend. Don't forget to tune in tonight at 8 o'clock for BBD TV Friday Prime Time. And, of course, Sundays, Mondays, and Wednesdays as well. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday right here on BBD TV at 8 p.m. for Prime Time. Now, that's going to change once high school football gets here and the Green Devils start playing. I'll have to move my Friday night Prime Time either later in the evening, which is probably what I'll do. We'll just have to see how it goes down. We'll see. The Devils are back. The Vols are back. The basketballs are on track. Man, things are looking up here on my possibilities of having a lot of good stuff to cheer for as a sports fan. So, right there, the football balls. Right there, the basketball balls, and you can't see it, but right here, the Green Devils, giving old BBD a lot to cheer for. You guys have a great weekend. See you tonight. Go Vols, screw y'alls, and we'll holler at you.